Your walk begins at the western edge of the Great Moat, a vast expanse of water 190 meters wide that surrounds the temple like a liquid mirror. The moat stretches as far as you can see, its still surface reflecting the pale sky and the distant silhouette of 5 stone towers rising like mountains from a dream. This is no ordinary ditch. It is the ocean at the edge of the world, and the temple ahead is Mount Meru, the home of the gods. A stone causeway crosses the moat, a raised path of sandstone blocks worn smooth by 1,000 years of pilgrims' feet. On either side of the causeway, long Naga statues serve as railings, multi-headed serpents carved from dark gray stone, their cobra hoods flaring toward the sky. The Nagas have 7 heads each, and their bodies ripple along the edge of the causeway like frozen waves. You step onto the first stone, and your footfall makes a soft, hollow sound. Tap, pause, tap, as if the causeway itself is breathing. The afternoon is late, and the sun hangs low above the western gate. The light is golden, thick as honey, and it spills across the water in long, trembling bars of light. A pair of macaque monkeys sit on the far wall of the moat, grooming each other slowly, their fur a soft gray-brown in the fading light. They do not look up. You are not the first person to cross this causeway, and you will not be the last. The stones beneath you have held the weight of kings and monks and travelers from every corner of the earth. And now they hold you. Breathe in the warm, damp air scented with lotus and ancient stone. Breathe out, and let the crossing begin. The causeway ends at the western entrance, a towering gate of sandstone carved with scenes from the Ramayana. The gate is a gopura, a monumental tower that marks the threshold between the outer world and the sacred inner realm. You pass through the doorway, and the light changes, softer, greener, filtered through the forest of stone columns that rise on either side. You are now inside the first enclosure, a vast grassy courtyard that stretches toward the central temple. The grass is dry and brown, beaten flat by the sun, and it crackles softly under your sandals. To your left and right, 2 long galleries run the length of the courtyard, their stone walls covered in bas-reliefs that stretch for nearly 800 meters in total. You are too far away to see the carvings clearly. They are merely a gray, textured surface like the skin of an ancient elephant. But you know what they contain. Thousands of apsaras, celestial dancers, carved into the stone, each one unique, each one frozen in a gesture of eternal welcome. Ahead of you, on the far side of the courtyard, the main temple rises in 3 steep tiers crowned by 5 towers arranged in a quincunx, one at each corner, and one in the center, taller than the others. The towers are shaped like lotus buds, their curves softened by centuries of monsoon rain and tropical sun. Their sandstone surfaces are gray in the shadows and warm rose gold where the setting sun touches them. A path of pale stone leads across the courtyard, straight as an arrow, toward the central sanctuary. You follow it slowly, letting your gaze drift from the towers to the sky and back again. The courtyard is almost empty now. The morning crowds have gone, swallowed by the city, or lost among the other temples of Angkor. Only a few figures remain. A monk in orange robes sitting cross-legged beneath a tree. A young couple holding hands at the edge of a pond. A guide packing up his umbrella and maps. Their voices are soft, distant, like the murmur of a river heard from a high bank. The sun sinks lower, and the shadows lengthen across the grass. You are in no hurry. The temple has waited 900 years for you. It will wait a little longer. Halfway across the courtyard, you pass between two small freestanding buildings, the North and South libraries. They are square, single-story structures built from red sandstone, with graceful doorways and mock balustrades that curl like silk scarves. No one knows exactly what these libraries once held. Perhaps sacred manuscripts, perhaps ritual objects, perhaps nothing more than the silence of the gods. The doors are open, but you do not enter. Instead, you stop beside the southern library and look east toward the central temple. Before you, two rectangular ponds lie like mirrors set into the grass. The water in the ponds is still, impossibly still. And in its surface, the 5 towers of Angkor Wat are reflected upside down, as if there were a second temple hidden beneath the earth. This is the most famous view of Angkor Wat, the one that appears on postcards and paintings and the flags of nations. But here, at this moment, alone in the fading light, it belongs only to you. The reflection trembles slightly as a fish rises to the surface. A silver flash, a single ripple, then stillness again. A dragonfly lands on a lotus leaf floating near the edge of the pond. Its wings are pale blue, translucent, and they catch the last of the sun like stained glass. You stand at the water's edge for a long time, or perhaps only a minute. Time is different here. It moves in cycles, not straight lines. Sunrise, sunset, monsoon, drought. The slow growth of moss on stone. The patient decay of empires. A bell rings somewhere in the distance. A soft bronze note that hangs in the air for a moment before fading into the trees. The monk beneath the tree rises and walks slowly toward the western gate. His orange robe a small flame against the gray stone. He does not look back. You turn back to the reflection, watching as the towers begin to glow. The sun has dropped behind the central sanctuary, and the sandstone has caught fire. Rose, then copper, then deep ochre, then violet. The towers burn with a light that is not of this world. And in the pond, the reflection burns with them. You leave the pond behind and walk toward the central temple, where the stone steps lead up to the first gallery. The steps are wide and shallow, worn into soft concavities by the feet of millions who have climbed them before you. You ascend slowly, one step at a time, and at the top, you find yourself in a long covered hallway, its ceiling high above, its walls carved from floor to shoulder with stories in stone. This is the gallery of the bas-reliefs, and you have entered it at the southern end, where the most famous scene of all begins. It is called the Churning of the Ocean of Milk, and it stretches for nearly 50 meters, a continuous frieze of figures locked in an eternal tug-of-war. On one side of the carving, 88 asuras, the demons, pull on the body of a great serpent. On the other side, 92 devas, the gods, pull in the opposite direction. Between them, the serpent is wrapped around Mount Mandara, which rests on the back of a giant turtle. The ocean churns, and from its foam arise the treasures of the universe, a white elephant, a wish-giving tree, the goddess of fortune, and a cluster of celestial dancers, the apsaras. You walk slowly along the gallery, letting your eyes drift over the carved figures. The stone is gray, but in the fading light, it seems to breathe, the shadows deepening in the crevices, the highlights glowing on the cheekbones of the gods. The faces of the asuras are fierce, bulging eyes, snarling mouths, helmets with serpents curling from the crest. The faces of the devas are calm, serene, almond-eyed, crowned with tall conical hats that rise like flames. At the center of the scene, Vishnu stands with many arms, directing the churning. His face is calm, untouched by the struggle around him. He knows how the story ends. The elixir of immortality will rise from the ocean, and the gods will drink it, and the world will be saved. But here, in the stone, the churning never ends. The asuras pull, and the devas pull, and the serpent rides, and the ocean churns, and the apsaras dance for eternity. Your reflection moves across the carved surface as you walk, a ghost among the gods. You reach the end of the gallery and turn the corner, entering the eastern hallway, where the light is dimmer, the shadows deeper. The carvings here show the battle of Kurukshetra from the Mahabharata. Warriors on elephants' chariots with spinning wheels, archers drawing their bows. But your eyes are tired now, and the figures blur together into a single gray river of battle. You do not need to see every detail. The stone has been here for 800 years. It will be here for 800 more. And you can return to it another time, in another dream. You leave the gallery and step into the central courtyard of the second level. Here, the temple rises in its final steep ascent. A staircase of 35 stone steps, each one narrow and high, leading up to the third level, where the central sanctuary waits. The staircase is roped on one side, a simple handrail of white nylon that sways slightly in the breeze. You begin to climb, placing each foot carefully on the stone. The rail is warm under your hand, and the stone steps are rough, worn into shallow bowls by centuries of rain. At the top of the staircase, you pass through a low doorway and enter the third level, the highest sanctuary, the heart of the temple, the home of the gods. The central tower rises above you, 55 meters from the ground, its lotus bud crown silhouetted against the darkening sky. The tower is surrounded on 4 sides by smaller towers, each one a copy of the central spire, each one aligned with the cardinal directions. From this height, you can see the whole of Angkor Wat spread below you. The moat, the courtyards, the galleries, the libraries, the ponds. And beyond the temple, the jungle stretches to the horizon, a dark green sea dotted with the gray peaks of other temples. Bayon, Ta Prohm, Bantay Day. The sun is set, and the sky is deep blue, shading to purple in the west. The first stars appear, not many, just a few, scattered like seeds across the darkening field of heaven. A fruit bat flies past, silent as a thought, its wings black against the indigo sky. You are alone on the third level. The last tourists have gone, and the guards are closing the gates far below. You can hear their voices, faint and cheerful, as they lock the doors for the night. But for now, you are still here, standing at the heart of the universe, surrounded by stone and silence, and the slow turning of the stars. You do not pray. You do not speak. You simply breathe, letting the cool night air fill your lungs, letting the stillness of the ancient stone calm your soul. The guards call out from below, their voices echoing off the stone walls. It is time to leave. You descend the staircase slowly, one step at a time, the rope handrail cool and smooth under your palm. The stone steps are slippery now, slick with the dew that forms when the tropical sun gives way to the tropical night. You reach the second level, then the first, then the grassy courtyard. The western gate is still open, a rectangle of pale blue light in the dark wall. You walk back across the courtyard, past the libraries, past the reflecting ponds where the towers are now invisible, lost in the darkness. The causeway stretches before you, a pale ribbon across the black water. You step onto it, and the sound of your footsteps echoes softly in the still air. The Naga statues are dark shapes on either side, their 7 heads raised to the sky like cobras frozen in mid-strike. You cross the moat and reach the far shore where a gravel path leads into the dark jungle. A small wooden bench sits at the edge of the path and you sit down. The wood is cool and damp and you lean back facing the temple. Angkor Wat is a silhouette now, 5 dark towers rising from a darker mass of stone. A single light glows from the sanctuary, perhaps an oil lamp, perhaps the reflection of a star. The jungle breathes around you. Cicadas sing in a rising and falling chorus, and a gecko calls from somewhere in the trees. A soft, rhythmic sound that matches the beating of your heart. The macaque monkeys have gone to sleep, curled together in the crooks of banyan trees. The apsaras are still dancing on the gallery walls, but you cannot see them now. They dance in the darkness, their stone hands gesturing, their stone feet frozen mid-step. They have been dancing for 800 years. They will dance for 800 more. I will stop speaking soon. The temple will keep its vigil. The jungle will breathe its warm breath, and the stars will turn slowly overhead. You do not need to move. You do not need to go anywhere. You are already where you need to be. At the edge of the ancient world, wrapped in stone and silence, and the long, slow dreaming of Angkor. A breeze moves through the banyan trees and the leaves whisper, a soft, endless shush, like the sea heard from a great distance. The crickets sing, and the gecko calls, and the last light fades from the western sky. And you close your eyes, and you rest.